course, now that I hit record, it's not centered. Hey, you guys want to see a cool trick? Want to see my top lip disappear? It's gone. I smile and it goes away. Anyway. What's going on, guys? This is Josh or IRONMAN here today, and today we are doing another Q&A. Now I say another because I used to upload Q&As and stuff all the time, like Q&As, would you rathers, a bunch of like interactive things that I can do with my subscribers and just anyone that's on my Facebook, Twitter, or Snapchat that knows that I'm going to be uploading stuff to YouTube. I asked people to keep it light, so most of the questions are pretty light and fun-hearted. One or two of them are a little bit more like serious, but you know, let's just get right into it. So the first question comes from Jared Martin. Jared Martin has been a longtime subscriber and supporter. He's a good buddy of mine back from high school. His question was, what's my favorite meme? So there's so many memes that I can name right now that I have absolutely loved and thought were hilarious. But the first two that come to mind when I think of them are the Pepe memes. Those are always great. Those are still going. And one that didn't last as long as I hoped it did was the Arthur memes. Now, the Arthur memes were so golden and great, and I am so upset that they died out because, like, oh my god, those are just hilarious. The next question comes from my Aunt Connie. Her question is, what are my thoughts on gun control? So this is one of the more serious questions that I was talking about. I know that mainly in America, obviously, there have been a lot of gun problems, a lot of shooting problems, and honestly, it sucks. There's nothing that we can really do about it. It's all up to the higher ups. As many times as we can like riot and shout and complain about guns and gun control, bottom line, it's up to them unless we seriously stand up and do something about it. Unfortunately, a lot of the people in like office and the higher ups are old-fashioned and are, I don't know, it's hard to explain what I'm trying to get at, but they're not gonna just completely take everyone's guns and everything. I know that there was a big mass shooting in Australia. I don't know the exact year, but I know they took away so many guns and just destroyed them all and just everything, and that seemed to work. I know for a fact they're not gonna do that in America because America's all gung-ho, but I honestly think America needs some sort of, like, they need to get it under control because too many people are losing their lives, too many families are being ruined, and I just want to know when enough is enough for them. Next question comes from another good friend of mine. I thought I wasn't recording. Holy hell. So the next question comes from a good friend of mine named Sebastian. His question is, if I won the lottery, what is the first three things that I would buy? I would get like all the equipment that I would need to make better YouTube videos because I know the quality of my videos aren't that great right now. I'm recording off of my cell phone right now, but that's only until I can save up enough money from work to buy a decent computer, microphone, an actual camera as opposed to my Samsung S7. I'm gonna lose so many subscribers for saying I have a Samsung. God damn it! I have an iPhone. So equipment for YouTube. I'd buy a car. That's the second thing. This isn't really one. I'd try and put my family in like a nicer house in a nicer area. Now unfortunately I have a lot of family, so I can't exactly just, and I wouldn't want to move us all into one house. That would just be Jesus Christ. But actually, you know what? I'd give a lot of my money to my family. Like, I know a lot of people say that, but like, it's true. So much of my money would go to my family. It's insane. Next question is from an old friend of mine named Aubrey. Her question is, how much do I miss you? Do I miss her? Well, she better miss me. But I do miss you a lot, Aubrey. I wish you'd, you know, get back on the YouTube grind and everything. I know you're still live streaming from time to time on You Now, but I need more people to collab with. There's like no YouTubers in Windsor. And the answer is yes, I do miss you very much. We do need to hang out sometime. The next question is, what high-level job do I think I can get into with no experience and without anyone catching me? Now, I don't exactly have like a straightforward answer because I'd rather not say something that would get people offended and whatnot, but it would probably have to do with like typing and stuff, like maybe someone who would send like professional emails or, you know, something like that, only because like there's so many things that like you can get away with and like Google and everything nowadays, it would be hard. Like, I can't say something like doctor or, you know, scientist or something like that, because there's no way that I'd be able to, like, even pretend to know what I would be doing, you know? So next question comes from Megan. Her question is, what was my best and worst memory from Herman? Now, if you don't know, W.F. Herman Secondary School was the high school that I graduated from. Which, fun fact, for the people who don't know, I know there's some people that don't live in Windsor or Canada that obviously don't know about high schools here. I was part of the last class ever to graduate from W.F. Herman Secondary School, because now it is called W.F. Herman Academy. So my class of, what was that, 2016 or 15? I don't remember. I don't know why. It wasn't long ago. Anyway, it was either 2015 or 16. We were the last class before they changed the name. So my best, I don't know if I want to do best or worst memory, because there's a lot of both. I'm going to do best memory. My best memory was either grade 9 day, when what they would do is they would take everyone's homeroom class. So like there was, my class was so stacked. My homeroom class was a grade 9 all boys gym class, and every single game we just destroyed it. There was no competition. We came in first place by a landslide. But that's also because, like, it would be an all boys gym class, which a lot of the people were like on the football team and like were like very athletic, and then we'd go against classes like, you know, classes that weren't as stacked. And it wasn't exactly fair, because like I said, we did have a lot of athletic people, and all of the competitions or games were athletic based, like racing or, you know, coordinated games, and like tug of war. The tug of war game was so unfair. Another really good memory of mine was, it's funny, I'm going from the beginning of high school to the end, was senior skip day. Man, was that a day. Senior skip day for us, which actually was for a lot of people, we ended up going to a beach. I want to say Colchester Beach, I believe. It was just a great day. So many people were there. It was so much fun. So next question comes from Sam Monk, and her question is, what superhero would I be and why? I would choose Iron Man, because he's already my favorite superhero, but he's a genius. He's a billionaire. I probably wouldn't want to have as big of an ego as him, because if you've seen any of the Iron Man movies or read the comics, then you would know that he has a god complex like no other. But yeah, Iron Man is the superhero that I would choose. So the last question comes from Sam Violmer. Her question is, where do I want to travel around the world most? I'd probably pick somewhere in Europe. Either Europe or LA. I really want to go to LA. If I could pick one place to live, then it would be LA. But if I wanted to go more like foreign, I'd pick somewhere in Europe, maybe like Sweden. Either Sweden or Germany. I think those would be two really cool places to go. Just the culture, just everything about it is just really cool to me. Oh, or Dubai. Dubai would be really crazy. They have like crazy buildings and just so many awesome things in Dubai. That actually, you know, I'm gonna change it to either LA or Dubai. So thank you very much for everyone who sent in questions. I know I didn't use all of them, but I'm trying to keep my videos to more between the 4 to 8 minute range. So yeah, thank you to everyone who did send in questions. Sorry if yours got left out. I will be including questions I left out in the next Q&A that I do. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but don't be too upset if your question wasn't in it, because I'll get to it eventually. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for the support that I've been getting on my channel lately. Comment what other videos you guys want to see, and yeah, peace out.